What's good YouTube, Ben here, welcome to the next video on the channel. Today I'm going to be giving you my updated build guide for Kuva Bramma, so if you want to see more content like this, please don't forget to comment, like and subscribe. Don't forget to join me on Twitch, that link is in the description below. Let's get into the video. Alright, so my previous Kuva Bramma build is like the most viewed video on my channel, I think, and it got a lot of love, but a lot of people didn't like it because I ran Corrosion on it primarily. Now, the reason I picked to run Corrosion over Viral at the time was because of the Acolytes. I wanted to be able to just melt their armor with Corrosion and then mess them up with my melee weapon or with my secondary fire. Now, to be fair, that build works fine. I don't know what people were complaining about. It doesn't work as well against Grineer, but it worked better against Corpus, so I've updated the build. This works well against pretty much any enemy in the game, so let's jump in. Now remember that my Kuva Bramma is max rank, and I also have maximum toxin as the primary element on it from the Kuva Lich. Now remember, I'll explain this in every Kuva or sister-based video build, but basically when you start a Lich or a Sister of Parvus, the Warframe you use to start it will then give your weapon an automatic status. So I used Atlas, which gave it Toxin. So you've got, like, you know, Ember is fire, Frost is cold, blah blah blah. Alright, so kicking off with Galvanized Chamber, which is 80% multi-shot, and on kill, 30% plus multi-shot for 20 seconds stacks up to 5 times. We have Serration for pure 165% raw damage. We have Hunchy Munitions for 30% to chance to apply a slash on critical, and then plus 50% companion damage on enemies affected by slash. We have Vital Sense for 120% critical damage. We have Infect Clip for 90% plus toxin. We have Cryo Rounds for 90% plus cold. We have Critical Delay for 200% critical chance, minus 20% fire rate for bows. Well, minus 40% for bows. Hellfire for plus 90% heat, and Vigilante Supplies, which gives us, it converts all unused ammo into Kuva Bramma ammo, which we're going to need, because you don't get a lot of ammo with this thing, and of course Primary Merciless. Now, if we take a look on this side, so I have Heat and Viral going. So Viral, of course, is to attack health, which Hunter Munitions, when that gets its procs off, will also attack health because slash attacks health. And then we have Heat here too. I decided to put Heat on because it will slightly reduce armor like Corrosion does, but Corrosion obviously does a lot more, but Heat does it too, but a lot slower, so you can still melt armor with this. It's just not as good as if you were using Corrosion, but because we have Viral as well, we're going to attack armor and we're going to attack health at the same time. And then of course you do blast damage natively on the radial attack anyway, that's already there. So we have Heat to boost it, and then we have Viral on that too, which of course is a lot of damage. So the point of this build is to get a basically perfect crits. We're going to get critical hits every shot we do, because it's at 105%. And then of course we've got that 4.6 multiplier for the critical damage. Basically it's just a big critical build that can hit hard. So let's jump into a mission and I will show you what this build can do. Alright, so we're on Oxomoko on the Void, of course. This is one of the higher level missions in the Steel Path. So let's jump in, with my Atlas, who's pretty much immortal here. And you, of course, pretty much one-shot everything, because critical hits and massive amounts of damage. Who else wants them? Come on, where are they coming from? Above me? No. Below me? No. Wait, someone in there? If you don't one-shot, you will 100% two-shot. Pretty much all normal enemies anyway. Some heavily armoured units might take a couple more hits, but It depends on how much your primary Merciless is built up at the time. The bigger the Merciless, the more damage you're going to do, so... But of course, with Kuva Bramma, you're pretty much going to have it maxed all the time, unless you get to a point in the mission where you can't attack anything, but... You know, on a mission like this, it's really not going to happen, so just keep building and building and building until you get it to max rank. And then it will pretty much stay there because it just melts everything. And if it doesn't kill something, more than likely what will happen is the viral proc will proc, and then it will just end anyway, because it just takes health damage over time. So I'll keep playing until the Acolyte comes, just so you can see how well it can melt the Acolyte. Oh gosh. So just activate Gloom for survivability. Sorry, I'm a bit sniffly. I've been ill, like I explained in my recent reaction video. So I'm a bit sniffly still. Now, of course, normally you don't take knockback as Atlas, but because I was in air when I fired, I took knockback. Excuse me. But yeah, this is basically just a really, really cool build that anyone could pretty much do. Like, it doesn't take too many, like, harsh mods, because I see a lot of builds out there that take a lot of mods that just people don't have. Like, they're really rare, stupidly rare mods. So, it's definitely one of those builds that pretty much anyone could do. The only mod I use that people might not have at max rank yet is Galvanized Chamber. And that's because, obviously, it's a Galvanized mod. It takes, like, something ridiculous, like 40,000 Endo in order to actually fully mod it, so... But most people, if everyone, should have Split Chamber, which is the same sort of thing. Not Split Chamber, sorry. Yeah, Split Chamber, yeah. Which I can't, yeah, Split Chamber. So most people would have Split Chamber anyway, which is a staple mod for pretty much any primary weapon. See, even that heavily armored unit, it still melted them completely. Like, see what I said, like, so what I said before. If your shot doesn't kill them, more than likely the slash proc will. Oh yeah, I should also point out I have got my Adaza Kuva boosting my crits, but you'll know when they get boosted. Most of this is non-boosted. But this is just my standard loadout for Bramma anyway. Use Atlas Prime, and then... There we go, there's the Acolyte. Malice. And dead. We basically two-shot them. Oh gosh, I got wrecked. I didn't see what was happening. Oh, Malice must have got me. Okay, that's fine. Malice got me as I destroyed him. That's fair. Alright, yeah, but that's the build. So if you like it, don't forget to like this video. Don't forget to comment down below on any other builds you want. I might be able to do them if I own the weapon. Don't forget to subscribe, and don't forget to join me on Twitch. That link is in the description below. It'd be really awesome if you guys followed me and just joined in the streams on there. It's a really chilled environment. I guarantee you'll love it. Anyway guys, I'll see you next time. Have a good one.